guys. Welcome to our first episode of the podcast. I'm thrilled to have you with us today. We've got some amazing discussions lined up that you definitely won't want to miss. So grab a seat, kick back, and let's dive right in. This is Emma, and you're listening to Let's Talk About English podcast.
Hey, it's Ben here. Seriously, guys, we've got a fun one today. We're diving into something that we all deal with every single day. Our daily routines. You know, the stuff we do every day without even thinking about it.
Totally, Ben. It's funny how we can fall into these routines without even realizing how much we do on autopilot, right? But hey, talking about routines is a great way to boost your vocabulary in English too. If you're trying to learn, you're going to pick up a ton of useful words just by chatting about everyday stuff.
Oh, 100%. I mean, think about it. If you're learning a new language, it's like the easiest way to pick up words is by talking about stuff that happens every day. Like when you get up, when you're grabbing coffee, or even when you're on your commute. Those are words and phrases that are going to stick with you.
Exactly. And let's face it, everyone's routine is a little bit different. Some people wake up super early, go for a run, and then they're off to work. Others, like me, hit snooze at least 3 times before I finally crawl out of bed.
Laughs. I hear ya. Honestly, snooze button is life for some of us. But hey, I think that's a cool way to start this conversation. What's your morning routine like? I mean, like, do you have a set routine or are you just going with the flow?
Oh, it's a little bit of both. I try to stick to a routine, but life happens. I usually wake up at like 7 a.m., but like I said, I'm not getting up until at least 7:20. Then I'll make my coffee. That's non-negotiable. I always go for black coffee with a splash of milk. No fancy stuff. After that, I check my emails, maybe scroll through Instagram for like 10 minutes, just to wake up.
Oh man, I totally get that. I'm the same way. First thing I do when I wake up, it's like automatic. I grab my phone and check messages. It's kind of bad, but I can't help it. Then I get up, do my stretches. Yeah, I got to get the body moving. And then coffee's the first thing. It's a ritual.
For sure, coffee is life. I feel like it's the fuel that keeps us all going? But you've got that stretch thing down. I'm trying to get into that habit. It's just so easy to roll out of bed and go straight to the kitchen, right?
Yeah, it's like, let's go, let's do this. And then you forget to actually move your body. But once you get into a habit of stretching, it actually feels pretty good. It wakes you up in a different way. But hey, I gotta ask, what about the evening routine? Does it look any different for you?
Oh, the evening routine is a whole different story. I'm way more chill in the evening. I usually wind down around 9:30 p.m., maybe watch some TV or read a book for a bit, and then I'm in bed by 10:30. But let's be real, sometimes I end up scrolling through my phone for way too long before I actually fall asleep.
Laughs. Yep, I get that. The phone trap. It's like you tell yourself just one more scroll, and before you know it, you're deep in some rabbit hole. But hey, for real, that's a big part of a lot of people's evening routine now, right? I mean, we all have that moment when we're just trying to unwind before bed.
Exactly. And if you're trying to improve your English, you can learn new words just by talking about the little things that fill up your day. Like, do you ever realize how much we talk about routine in our lives? Phrases like waking up early, getting ready, having breakfast, or heading out for work. These are the kinds of words that come up in a regular day.
Totally. And that's the beauty of it. You don't need to study a whole textbook to get better at English. You can learn a lot just by having a casual chat. And that's exactly why we're doing this episode. We're going to help you boost your vocabulary with things that you probably already do every single day.
Yes, yes, and yes. So, with that said, let's dive a little deeper into our routines. What are some of the most important things you do daily, Ben? Like, what's something that you can't skip?
Oh man, it's got to be my morning coffee. I mean, I'm not fully awake until I've had it. You could say it's the one thing that keeps me going, for real.
I'm with you on that one. It's like, without coffee, nothing's happening. But what else? Anything that you really made a habit of?
I'd say it's my workout. I try to hit the gym every day, even if it's just a quick session. I'm trying to stay fit, you know? It's a must for me now.
That's awesome. I've been trying to get better with my fitness routine. It's all about consistency, right?
All right, so let's talk about habits. You mentioned trying to get better with your fitness routine. I think that's one of those things where it's all about making it a part of your daily routine, right?
Exactly. And it's hard at first. Like, I'll be honest, I'm not the type of person who jumps out of bed and immediately wants to run a marathon. But I've started small. I do some stretching in the morning, and I've been trying to walk more throughout the day. It's something.
That's awesome. Seriously, it's all about starting somewhere. I think the biggest hurdle is getting into the habit, but once you're in it, it becomes second nature. Like, I can't imagine not working out now. It's just part of the routine.
Yeah, once you build the habit, it feels weird not doing it. But let's be real for a second. We all have those days where motivation is low. When you just want to skip the gym and chill on the couch instead, right?
Oh man, I get that feeling way too often, but I think deep down we know we'll feel better afterwards, so we push through. But hey, let's take a step back. If we're talking about daily routines, there's more than just fitness and coffee. What about food? Do you have any food rituals in your routine?
Oh, for sure. I'm a creature of habit when it comes to meals. For breakfast, I usually have oatmeal or eggs, nothing fancy, but it's got to be quick. I'm always in a rush in the mornings. Then lunch is usually a salad or something light, and dinner is where I try to get creative. I like cooking, but I never have the time to make a huge meal.
Yeah, I hear that. I'm not much of a chef myself, but I try to keep it simple. I usually go for a smoothie or a sandwich for lunch, and dinner is a bit of a free-for-all. I'll throw together whatever I have in the fridge, honestly.
Oh, I'm definitely guilty of the throw together dinner. It's like whatever's in the fridge, just make it work. But I think food is such a big part of daily routines, especially when you're trying to stay healthy, right? What do you think? Does your food routine impact your day at all?
Absolutely. The thing with food is when you eat junk, you feel it. I've noticed a difference on the days when I grab something quick and not so healthy versus the days when I actually take the time to prepare something better. It definitely affects my energy levels. You get that food coma after a greasy meal, right?
For sure. That post-lunch slump is real. I've been trying to focus on more whole foods like fruits and veggies because I feel so much better afterward. And it really makes a difference in your energy levels. When you eat good food, you can just feel it.
Exactly. It's all about feeling good. And when you feel good, you're more likely to stick to the routine, right? It's like a positive feedback loop. You start doing one good thing for yourself and it leads to more good habits.
Totally. That's when it starts to snowball, and suddenly you're feeling great, you've got energy, you're checking off all the boxes on your to-do list. I mean, you're just crushing it. And let's be honest, everyone wants to feel like that, right?
Yeah, for real. But it's not always easy. We've all been there when we just want to skip everything and take a nap. But those days are just part of the process. We have to show ourselves some grace too. Like if you miss a workout or eat that extra slice of pizza, it's okay. You just get back to it the next day.
Absolutely. The key is consistency. Even if it's not perfect every day, as long as you keep going, you'll start seeing the benefits. That's what matters in the end, right?
Exactly. And even when it feels like you're not making huge progress, it all adds up. Little by little, your routine starts to shape who you are. And that's why having a solid routine is such a game changer in life. It's the backbone of your day, and it's what sets the tone for everything else.
Couldn't agree more. So, speaking of setting the tone, what do you think are the most important things to include in your daily routine? Like, what are the must-haves that everyone should try to fit in?
For me, definitely a morning ritual, starting the day right. Whether it's a stretch, a cup of coffee, or even just a few minutes of quiet, it sets the tone for the whole day. Then making time to move, whether it's a workout or just a walk. And of course, eating well. You can't skip the fuel.
Those are all key. I'd say getting some quiet time in the morning is super important. I've been trying to meditate for a few minutes before jumping into work. It really helps me clear my head and set intentions for the day. And yeah, moving your body is a must. It doesn't have to be intense, but just some movement makes a huge difference.
Oh, I love that. Meditating in the morning sounds like a game changer. I might try that. For me, I'm definitely not a meditation guy, but I do find that even just sitting in silence for a few minutes can reset my whole mindset.
Yeah, it's like pressing reset on your brain. And that's the beauty of a good routine. It helps you feel more balanced, more focused, and ready to take on whatever comes your way. Plus, it helps you learn new words and phrases that you can use in everyday conversations in English. So even when you're just talking about your routine, you're learning.
All right, guys, we've covered a lot of ground today. We've talked about how routines can shape our lives, how to stay motivated, and why self-care is a crucial part of any good routine. It's all about building those small habits that make us feel our best, both physically and mentally.
Exactly. And it's so important to remember that your routine doesn't have to be perfect, and it doesn't have to look like anyone else's. The beauty of it is that it's yours. You can tweak it, change it up, and make it fit your life. That's what makes it work.
For sure. And hey, don't forget to celebrate those small wins. Whether it's getting up on time, making a healthy meal, or just having a moment to yourself. Those little victories are what build the foundation of your routine.
Right, and just keep at it. Even on the days you feel like skipping everything, don't be too hard on yourself. Just pick up where you left off and keep going. It's all part of the process.
Absolutely. Now, before we wrap up, we want to hear from you. What's your daily routine like? Do you have any tips or tricks that have worked for you? Drop a comment below. We'd love to know what you think.
And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future episodes. We've got so much more coming your way, and we're so glad to have you with us on this journey. Remember, we're all in this together, so let's keep learning and growing.
All right, that's a wrap for today's episode of Daily Talk in English. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll catch you next time.
Take care, guys. Stay motivated and keep crushing it.